You're watching WMAR 2 News.
When it comes to the recovery efforts from the Key Bridge collapse, crews are still clearing the rest of the wreckage and getting port operations back to normal. Meanwhile, there's still some heavy debris that needs to be scooped out of the Patapsco River. The controlled demolition lifted the portion of the bridge that was trapped on the dolly, but that created a new problem. After the blast, a chunk of steel sunk deeper into the river. Crews cut that span into 3 smaller sections. The first section has been taken to Sparrows Point to be recycled. The last 2 pieces remain in the river. Unified Command says the work won't stop until the river is clear of any steel.
Metal detecting on steroids with a magnetometer to go down below and make sure that we don't leave anything behind that we'll have to deal with later.
Well, good news is activity is back up and running at the Port of Baltimore, but right now it's restricted to one-way traffic. The goal is to get the channel to 700 feet wide and 50 feet deep and then eventually be reopened with two-way traffic and no restrictions. They hope to make that happen between June 8th and June 10th. Well, alongside the American flag, the flags of El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico flew high this weekend, each representing the home country of one of the 6 construction workers killed in the Key Bridge collapse. The Guatemalan flag was just raised a few weeks ago at the mural in Hawkins Point after divers recovered the last worker, Jose Lopez, from the wreckage in the Patapsco. Yesterday, friends, family, and neighbors held a final vigil at the memorial. The artist behind it says for now, the work is temporary.
Until today, there's no problems with the owner of the land, but there's been other places where I've been doing similar things where, they give me 3 or 4 days and they come, and then throw everything in the trash. My art, my paintings, everything, candles, crosses, So we figured we need to do something here because we don't have it. See, I'm only a painter. I don't have any money. How am I going to continue? We've been here almost over 2 months. How can we? It is too difficult.
Now, Marcus says he hopes to donate the work and has reached out to city, state, and federal officials for assistance, but has yet to hear back. You can find all of our coverage of the Key Bridge collapse by scanning the QR code right there on your screen. There you can learn more about each of the victims and take an in-depth look at what's next as the salvage operations continue. All right, Caesar, we're taking a look at this weather for Memorial Day. It looks like it's going to be a little spotty for the O's and the grill.
It really can be, Randall. And unfortunately, given the fact that we're so warm and humid already, that is going to be the main thing that we have the issue with. You'll notice here that today we're expecting to see temperatures back around 85 degrees, and that's going to be just enough warmth and even, again, moisture still hanging with us, bringing in all of that potential energy for these storms and cold front to initiate some of that severe weather. So that is why we do have this slight risk, that level 2 out of 5, the yellow markings here, over top of all of our viewing area in almost all of the state. And that's going to be for the damaging winds, large hail, and the potential for a brief spin up with this later line of storms that pops up around that 3 o'clock hour for our western counties, going to about 9 o'clock and clearing out there for the eastern shore. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day, because we are expected to still see that potential for severe weather going in towards the evening. But it starts to clear on out as we head in towards our Tuesday. A few lingering afternoon showers are possible, and that also is something that we can see for on Wednesday. But as we go in towards the rest of the work week, we'll have temperatures still hanging around the mid-70s and drying out for us as we enter the weekend. Randall?
All right, thank you, Caesar. Well, grab your canoes, kayaks, and stand-up paddle boards and get on the Inner Harbor. You can party on the water and celebrate all the work being done to clean it up next month. Mr. Trash will even be there as a floating stage for Baltimore-based band Kara Kelly and the Telltale. All money raised from this year's event will go to the Maryland Tough Baltimore Strong Fund, dedicated to supporting those impacted by the Key Bridge collapse. We have a link to sign up for the June 8th event at WMAR2news.com. And just a few weeks later, ditch the watercraft and dive into the harbor. It's clean enough to swim in. More than a decade after the Waterfront Partnership launched the Healthy Harbor Initiative, the water now meets Maryland's standard for swimming on dry weather days. To celebrate, the partnership is hosting a harbor splash on June 23rd. Right now, it's recommended you only swim in the harbor during scheduled events like the Harbor Splash. And tomorrow, 245 students will try to SPELL their way to victory. The 97th annual Scripps National Spelling Bee will be at the National Harbor. It'll feature spellers from all 50 states and around the world. That includes 7 spellers from right here in Maryland. The excitement airs on ION. That's channel 2.5. The EW Scripps Company owns both ION and WMAR. All right, guys, stay with WMAR2news.com for updates throughout the day and for news and weather while you're on the go. Make sure you download our app. I'm Randall Newsom. Have a good one.